going to be a blend tool worksheet. I've got a quick little video in here on how to do it, but I've got your worksheet pulled up here. And it is a really easy, simple activity that you're going to be doing using this tool right here called the blend tool. It's also W on your keyboard. I have very detailed instructions for you as well posted. That way you can kind of follow the detailed directions and it'll walk you through how to create the leaf, how to do the gradient shape, the jellyfish, the geometric, and last but not least, the neon, which is over here, which are some fun, interesting things to learn. It's going to save you some time sometimes, especially when you're trying to make maybe a recurring pattern or something. Really simple and easy to use. I'm just going to demonstrate really quickly using the star. So I'm going to make a real quick little baby size star just to show you how this works. And I'm going to duplicate this. Remember, when you hold down the Alt key, you can make a separate copy without having to copy paste. I'm going to take both of these. You can select them, you don't have to, and I'm going to use the blend tool and I'm going to click on the two objects that I want. And what it's going to do is it's going to kind of create something in between. So this is set to smooth color and I'm going to change to specify steps and I'm going to do 5. And if you notice when I hit the preview, what it's going to do is it's going to make copies. Now, it's doing it a little funky because I've got a stroke on there and it's on a shape. But let's say I flipped this and I changed the fill to blue and I took the stroke to 0 and did it. Excuse me. You'll see that it automatically shifted to the way it looks. Now, stars are kind of one of those funky things that do sometimes, but if you do circles or lines or squares or any kind of pattern like that, you'll see that it's a very easy tool to use. It's very good for creating patterns, things like that, that you don't maybe want to have to recreate over and over and over. It's really beneficial for that. So if you know, for example, you've got a pattern of line dots that you want, you can use the blend tool to create that pattern very easily. So if you've got too many, like this is smooth color, if I do specified steps and it's 6, I can determine the space between them by how many copies I do. The other nice thing is let's say I want to change them. I can get my tool, I can go into isolation mode and grab one and move them, and you'll notice that the pattern changes automatically. If I increase the size of this one, you're also going to see that the pattern also changes almost to like a gradient effect. You can come in here and change the color when you're all done. So if you wanted to change this one to yellow, you'll see that it slowly shifts from yellow to pink, which I think is really kind of cool looking. So you'll find there's a lot of usefulness in knowing the blend tool, and this worksheet won't take you too long. And make sure you're having those directions up and you're following the directions.